Some places call to you, a siren song echoing in your soul. They beckon you from afar before you even know their name or understand the pull they have on your spirit. For me, Bolivia was that whisper on the wind, a half-formed promise carried on the breeze. It was a feeling, an intuition, more than a conscious decision. I'd only seen it in photos, vivid, otherworldly glimpses into a reality that felt both familiar and utterly alien. A land of high deserts that stretched to the horizon, painted in hues of ochre and rust, and ancient cultures that have thrived for centuries against the odds. The idea of Bolivia promised more than a holiday. It wasn't just about ticking off another destination on a list. It promised adventure, a journey that would challenge me, push me beyond my comfort zone, and ultimately, change me in ways I couldn't yet imagine. Arriving felt like stepping through a portal, leaving behind the familiar and entering a realm of the unknown. The air was thinner, a tangible reminder of the altitude, charged with something ancient and alive, a palpable energy that hummed beneath the surface. Faces in the crowd told stories of generations etched in wrinkles and resilience, a silent testament to the enduring spirit of the Bolivian people. Standing there, taking it all in, I knew this place would transform me, stripping away the superficial and revealing something deeper within. Bolivia's beauty is raw and untamed, a landscape sculpted by time and the elements, untouched by the homogenizing hand of modern development. Breathtaking contrasts abound, from the snow-capped peaks of the Andes to the lush valleys below, wild landscapes that defy description, and cities steeped in history, where colonial architecture stands alongside ancient traditions. It's a country for the curious, for those who seek something beyond the ordinary, for those who want more than just a pretty picture, who crave an authentic experience that resonates long after they've left. I came seeking the heart of South America, a place where ancient cultures still thrive and the spirit of adventure burns bright. And from day one, I felt its powerful pulse, a vibrant energy that permeated every aspect of life. This story is about two of Bolivia's most magical realms, places that capture the essence of this extraordinary country. The endless white of the Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat, a surreal landscape that stretches to the horizon. And the mystical alleys of the Witches' Market in La Paz, a place where ancient beliefs and modern life intertwine. It's a tale of salt and sorcery, of stark beauty and hidden powers, of vast horizons that stretch to infinity and hidden traditions that have been passed down through generations. Let me take you there. Let's embark on this journey together, to stand on a mirror that reflects the heavens, where the sky and earth merge into one seamless expanse, and to breathe in the scent of ancient herbs and exotic spices in a bustling marketplace where the air is thick with the whispers of the past. The journey to the Salar de Uyuni is an adventure in itself, a challenging but rewarding trek through some of South America's most stunning terrain. It's a pilgrimage to a place that feels both otherworldly and deeply connected to the heart of our planet. Hours in a four-wheel drive, climbing into the Altiplano, the air thinning with every meter gained. The roads become less defined, more rugged, testing the limits of both vehicle and traveler. The landscape shifts from dusty towns, small pockets of civilization clinging to the harsh environment, to barren plains dotted with llamas, their woolly coats blending seamlessly with the muted tones of the high-altitude desert. These resilient creatures are a constant reminder of life's ability to thrive, even in the most extreme conditions. Suddenly the earth turns blinding white, an unexpected and dramatic transformation that takes your breath away. It's like stepping onto another planet. Stretching to the horizon in a perfect line, the sky meeting the earth in a seamless, ethereal blend. The sheer scale of the Salar is almost impossible to comprehend. My first steps onto the salt flats were reverent, a feeling of awe and humility washing over me as I entered this vast, silent expanse. The ground crunching beneath my boots, a crisp, satisfying sound that echoes in the stillness. Each step is a reminder of the unique geology beneath my feet. A mosaic of hexagonal salt patterns underfoot, nature's own artwork stretching as far as the eye can see. These intricate formations are a testament to the power and artistry of the natural world. The scale is impossible to grasp. It defies human comprehension, dwarfing everything in its path. You feel like a tiny speck on a vast white canvas, insignificant yet strangely connected to something much larger than yourself. Silence reigns, a profound and all-encompassing quiet that is both calming and slightly unsettling. Broken only by the wind, a constant whisper that sweeps across the seemingly endless expanse. And our footsteps, temporary marks on a landscape that has existed for millennia. Here, perspective-bending photos are a tradition, a playful way to interact with the surreal environment. Tiny people on giant hands, creating whimsical illusions against the stark white backdrop. Toy dinosaurs looming large, transforming the salt flats into a prehistoric playground. Laughter and creativity fill the alien landscape, a reminder that even in the most desolate places, human connection and joy can flourish. Reminding us that awe and play can coexist, that wonder and amusement are not mutually exclusive. There are no walls, no boundaries to confine your spirit. No signs, no directions, no restrictions, just the open expanse before you. Just endless white, a blank slate for your imagination to run wild, and sky, a vast, limitless dome that stretches to infinity. I spun in circles, arms outstretched, embracing the immensity of the space around me. Feeling a freedom I'd never known, a sense of liberation that comes from being completely unburdened. This is what true freedom feels like, a shedding of constraints, a release from the ordinary. A release from the everyday, surrounded by the planet's raw beauty, a reminder of the power and majesty of nature. The salt flats don't just show you a new landscape, they offer a glimpse into another world, a place where the boundaries of reality seem to blur. They give you a new perspective on everything, challenging your assumptions and expanding your understanding of what is possible. Here, the adventure truly begins, not just in terms of physical exploration, but in the journey of self-discovery that this extraordinary place inspires. Just when I thought the Salar de Uyuni couldn't be more magical, when I believed I had witnessed its ultimate form, nature had another surprise in store. I was already captivated by the vast expanse of white, the geometric patterns etched into the salt, and the sheer scale of the landscape. But little did I know, the desert held a secret transformation, a breathtaking spectacle waiting to unfold. The rains transformed it. The arid, cracked surface yielded to the touch of water, and the transformation was nothing short of miraculous. It wasn't a downpour but a gentle, persistent rain that breathed life back into the ancient salt bed. A thin layer of water turned the flats into the world's largest mirror. The line between reality and reflection blurred, creating an illusion so perfect, so complete, that it felt like stepping into another dimension. The sky met the earth in a seamless embrace. The horizon vanished, the familiar boundary between land and sky dissolved, leaving me suspended in an infinite expanse. It was disorienting yet utterly liberating. The sky was above and below, clouds drifting beneath my feet. It was as if I could reach down and touch the heavens, or simply float away into the boundless blue. The world turned upside down, and I was happily lost in the inversion. Standing in this reflection, I felt like I was floating in space, a solitary astronaut on a distant, watery planet. The sense of perspective shifted and the normal rules of gravity seemed to bend, walking on clouds in a dream. Each step was a soft, muted splash, the only sound in the vast stillness. Every step sent ripples through the sky beneath me. The water responded to my presence, creating ephemeral patterns that danced and shimmered in the light. I found a quiet spot, breathing in the stillness, letting the silence wash over me, cleansing my mind of all distractions, suspended between two heavens. It was a moment of perfect equilibrium, a place where the earthly and the ethereal met. As the sun set, the sky and its reflection exploded in color. A symphony of light played out across the horizon, fiery orange painting the clouds with the intensity of a desert flame, soft pink, like delicate brushstrokes on a canvas of dreams, deep purple. The colors deepened and intensified, creating a sense of drama and awe. We weren't just watching a sunset, we were part of a grand performance, an opera of light and color. We were inside it, enveloped by its beauty. The colors surrounded us, above and below, creating an immersive experience that transcended the ordinary. Tears welled up, not from sadness but from an overwhelming sense of wonder, but gratitude for witnessing such a miracle. It was a privilege to be there, to witness such raw, untamed beauty. The mirrored flats recalibrate your sense of what's possible, challenging your perceptions and expanding your understanding of the world, reminding you of nature's artistry. It's a living canvas, constantly evolving and surprising. It's a place that forces you to be present, to disconnect from the noise of everyday life and connect with something larger than yourself, to simply feel. To feel the cool water on your skin, the gentle breeze on your face, the vastness of the space around you. The memory of walking on the sky is etched into my soul. It's a feeling I will carry with me always, a reminder of the magic that exists in the world. The most magical places on Earth are born from the convergence of elements, from the simple, elegant forces of nature. Water, salt, sky and light, a perfect alchemy that creates a world beyond imagination. In the heart of the Salt Flats rises Incahuasi Island, not surrounded by water but by salt. Its rocky surface is covered in ancient cacti, some over 10 meters tall and centuries old. Climbing to the top, the view is breathtaking, a 360-degree panorama of endless white. The cacti grow slowly, standing as silent sentinels for nearly a millennium. Touching their spiny skin, you feel connected to a slower, deeper time. Incahuasi is a sanctuary of life in a place where little else grows. Sitting at the summit, sun on my face, I felt a profound peace and timelessness. Even in the most desolate places, beauty and strength find a way to flourish. Every ancient landscape has its stories, and the Salar de Uyuni is no exception. The Aymara people tell of mountains that were once gods. Tunupa, Cusco and Cusina. Tunupa's tears and milk shed in heartbreak are said to have created the Salt Flats. The mountain named Tunupa is revered as a sacred deity, watching over the salar. For locals, the Salt Flat is not just geology, it's the physical memory of a goddess's grief and love. The salt is a precious gift, harvested for generations by saleros who shape it into white pyramids under the Andean sun. Seeing them work, you realize this is a living part of Bolivia's heritage. These stories add emotional depth, connecting you to the people and their land. The wind seems to carry whispers of gods and creation. The salar becomes more than a wonder. It's a sacred text, written in salt and stone. Leaving the silent Salt Flats, I plunged into the vibrant chaos of La Paz and El Alto. The contrast was stark. Vertical streets, colorful buildings, and a pulse of urban life. My destination, El Mercado de las Brujas, the Witches' Market. This isn't a tourist trap, but a living marketplace where locals buy ritual items, herbal remedies, and offerings for Andean spirits. Here, ancient beliefs are alive and practiced daily. The air thickens with incense and unfamiliar herbs as you approach. I entered with respect and curiosity, ready to learn about the magic woven into the city's heart. The Witches' Market is a sensory experience. Earthy scents of herbs, incense, and soapstone fill the air. Stalls overflow with amulets, talismans, colored powders, and mysterious dried leaves. The most startling sight, rows of dried llama fetuses, sacred offerings for Pachamama. The market hums with quiet activity. Aymara women in traditional dress, soft conversations, the rustle of paper bags. There's a sense of calm and purpose. People seek guidance and healing, not just goods. I watched a local woman consult a yatiri, a healer with trust and understanding. This is no performance. It's authentic life, where magic is a tangible force. Being here is a privilege, a glimpse into a hidden world. In this place, tradition and belief are alive and thriving. To understand the Witches' Market, you must know Pachamama, Mother Earth, giver of life and sustenance. Offerings sold here are part of a sacred exchange, giving thanks and seeking blessings. The dried llama fetuses, buried under new buildings, are the most sacred gifts, nourishing the earth in return for protection. With this context, what seems macabre becomes a symbol of reverence and harmony. The yatiri, healers and shamans are respected keepers of ancient wisdom, reading coca leaves, prescribing herbs, guiding the community. Their knowledge is a living library, passed down through generations. Here, magic is woven into daily life as practical as a pharmacy. My time in the market left me with deep respect for the resilience and richness of indigenous culture. My journey through Bolivia was a tale of two worlds, silent salt flats and vibrant mystical markets. Standing on the mirror of the sky, I felt small yet deeply connected to the universe. In the Witches' Market, I witnessed a culture that holds on to its magic. Adventure isn't just about landscapes, it's about opening your heart to new ways of seeing. These places reminded me that the world is full of wonder, if we're willing to seek it. Travel strips away the familiar, revealing what truly matters: connection, curiosity, and awe. If this story sparked your sense of wonder, join me, subscribe, and let's keep exploring together. The world is vast, and the next chapter is waiting to be written. I'd be honored to share it with you.